afternoon. Welcome to Tribune News on your go-to afternoon news source, only here at the Daily Tribune. We're live on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Daily Tribune PH on YouTube, and the Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. For today's headlines. Defense Secretary Gilberto Chodoro Jr. said the administrative order institutionalizing the term West Philippine Sea carries the force of law and must be upheld by public officials. Police have launched an investigation after 5 caskets carrying anti-CPP, NPA, and anti-China messages were abandoned across Metro Manila. The Malacanang has condemned students who shouted insults at President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. during his visit to Davao City. Lawmakers have filed a bill proposing a 1,000 peso monthly subsidy for minimum wage households not covered by existing cash aid programs. BCDA says farmers in Capas Tarlac will benefit from a proposed innovation ecosystem under the Pax Silica project. Motorists could see fuel prices fall by as much as 5 pesos per liter next week due to lower global oil prices and a stronger peso. Catherine Bernardo has drawn online criticism following rumors involving Lucena Mayor Mark Alcala. Filipina shuttler Cristel Fuenspina has advanced to the quarterfinals of the Philippine Junior International Series. Today is the 7th day of August, Friday, and I'm Eliana Lacap bringing you today's top stories. Let's get started. Defense Secretary Gilberto Chodoro Jr. clarified that Administrative Order No. 29, which institutionalized the use of the term West Philippine Sea, forms part of Philippine law. He said public officials are duty-bound to uphold the policy unless it is declared unconstitutional by the Supreme Court. The clarification came after criticism of Chodoro's earlier remarks suggesting that officials unwilling to support the government's West Philippine Sea policy should resign. He stressed that the Department of National Defense does not red tag individuals and bases its actions on objective standards. Chodoro also blamed the misleading reports and fake news for the controversy, urging the public to read his full statements instead of relying on headlines. The Philippine National Police has begun investigating the discovery of 5 abandoned caskets left in different parts of Metro Manila early Friday. Authorities said the caskets were deliberately placed by masked individuals riding white and gray vans. The caskets were found in Manila, Caloocan, Quezon City, and Makati between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., containing anti-CPP, NPA, and anti-China messages. Bomb squad personnel inspected the caskets and confirmed that no explosives or hazardous materials were inside. Police are reviewing CCTV footage and vowed to file criminal charges once those responsible are identified. The Malacanang criticized the students who shouted profanities at President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. during his recent visit to Davao City, calling for greater emphasis on respect and values formation among the youth. Palace Press Officer Claire Castro said the incident was especially unfortunate because it happened inside a school. The Department of Education's Schools Division of Davao apologized for the students' behavior, saying the 4 involved have undergone disciplinary action, counseling, and values formation programs focusing on responsible behavior, digital citizenship, and respect. Several lawmakers have proposed the Pamana Act, which seeks to provide 1,000 pesos monthly assistance to minimum income families who are not beneficiaries of the government's 4Ps program. The bill would defil linked digital platforms and limit spending to accredited micro, small, and medium enterprises, with a daily cap of 200 pesos. Lawmakers said the measure aims to help minimum wage earners cope with rising living costs while supporting local businesses. The proposed program is estimated to cost around 68 billion pesos annually. The Bases Conversion and Development Authority said farmers in Capas Tarlac will have access to modern agricultural systems through the proposed Pax Silica Innovation Ecosystem in New Clark City. The project aims to combine modern agriculture, sustainable livelihood programs, and community development while attracting investments and generating jobs in Central Luzon. BCDA also assured residents that environmental concerns would be addressed through independent rainwater harvesting and recycling systems instead of tapping local groundwater. Now, motorists may get another round of major fuel price cuts next week, with gasoline and diesel prices expected to decrease by 4.50 pesos to 5 pesos per liter. Industry estimates said the rollback is being driven by easing geopolitical tensions involving the United States and Iran, lower international oil prices, and the stronger Philippine peso. A full 50-liter tank could save motorists around 225 pesos to 250 pesos. However, industry officials warn that global supply risks remain, meaning fuel prices could stay volatile in the coming weeks. Now, the Philippine shares traded slightly lower at the market recess, with the benchmark PSEI slipping to 6.64 points or 0.11% to 6,271.31. The all shares index also edged down to 4.77 points or 0.14% to 3,408.68. Financials posted the steepest decline at 0.87%, followed by industrial at 0.16% and services at 0.4%. Meanwhile, holding firms led sectoral gains with 0.39%, followed by property at 0.21% and mining and oil at 0.07%. Now, actress Catherine Bernardo became the subject of online criticism after a gossip website claimed Lucena Mayor Mark Alcala was vacationing abroad instead of attending to official duties. The post triggered negative comments from netizens, with some questioning Bernardo's relationship with the mayor. Separate rumors that the couple had broken up were later debunked after fans pointed out that Alcala was recently seen accompanying the actress, while a social media video also showed the two together. The Cristel Fuentespina kept the Philippines' title hopes alive after defeating Chinese Taipei's Chaining 2 in 3 sets to reach the girls' under-19 quarterfinals of the Philippine Junior International Series. Fuentespina will next face top-seeded Indian Naisha Kaur Botoy for a place in the semifinals. Filipina Eve Behasa also advanced to the quarterfinals, while other Philippine pairs booked spots under the under-19 mixed doubles and under-15 doubles quarterfinals, highlighting a strong showing for the national team. Now mga katribu, did you know a single strand of spaghetti isn't actually called spaghetti? One strand of spaghetti is actually called a spaghetto. While spaghetti is simply the plural form, the word comes from the Italian spago, meaning string or twine. So the next time you pick up just one noodle from your plate, you're technically holding a spaghetto. Viral now on TikTok is a video posted by Super Hasty, which has garnered almost 80 million views and over 80,000 likes. The clip features a taho vendor wearing a shirt with a printed keypad on it. Some netizens joke, pwede kaya Face ID? And kapag bumili ka ng taho, password daw muna. And that's all for now. Join us again at 4:30 p.m. still here on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Daily Tribune PH on YouTube, and the Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. Once again, I'm Eliana Lacap, and this has been Tribune News on Q.